Shalom and hello, Yahuah. Thank you for being great. So, though this morning someone said they were just saying their alts and all kinds of things, and my son was in the military, and like my family's not, or wasn't, or different things like that. But someone also said, I'm going to make you to go into early menstruation. And then I began to say, Elohim, thank you for protecting me and my womb and my body and my children and my family and all of your children and all of your people. Then they said, well, I'm going to make you go into early labor. And they were like, I curse your children. That's what somebody said this morning. And so I just kept praying to Elohim and thanking Elohim. And I was like, you know what? I've read the scripture on here, and I've talked about what Elohim says is a curse, or what Elohim says towards the wicked, how the wicked is no more, what he says about abominations, and what he says about destroying the wicked, and what he says about transferring the wealth of the wicked to the hands of the righteous, and what he says about those who he hates, like Esau he hated and is sexually immoral, and what he says about abominations and things that won't get into the reign of Elohim. And when we talk about bringing a sword, and when he brings a sword, but we bring the sword in a word, but how we not coming out here being a samurai and cutting people up, and how we not coming out here to divine against people, but really it's against Elohim. But I've talked about in this space, which is a religious space, which is a very specific, it's a specialty. What is the specialty? Elohim, Yahuah. What is it? The place, the ethnicity, the belief, the customs, the religion, the true religion of that from the word, and how I've been trained in that, or how Elohim rather at times instructs me and gives me understanding and revelation of that as well, especially nowadays. But today, that was the moment that happened today. In this present moment, we're giving esteem to Elohim for how he turns it for the good. And I was like, Yahuah, I don't know what it is with some people. Well, I do know. It's in your word. It tells me exactly what's wrong with what is with them. Like when they try to compare a person's ability to communicate, to absorb or take in, or to reject different forms of communication. I have text messages that I've gotten that I haven't looked at, that I've ignored. Videos that I've ignored. Emails that I've ignored. Things that I don't want to take in or absorb or listen to or watch or eat from or feed. And I don't have to. I have the control over that because it's an external thing. But when somebody does witchcraft or divination, that's not something that's in your control. They are then, the person that's doing the divination is the person that is the culprit, is accountable for it. And so, you can't control whether or not somebody does divinations, but you can control whether or not you listen to this message, whether or not you come on this channel, whether or not you go into my email, whether or not you watch something, stick around to see something, hear something, listen to something, record something, say something, explain something, get an understanding, seek, find, knock, ask, receive a level of revelation, do research, go to the original intent, look at the historical references, go to the news, go to current events, go to historical documentation, religious documentation, customs, origins, migration patterns, topography, anthropology, archaeology, any of that. You have the ability to learn, the ability to receive and control, to have self-control and different things like that. Like me, I do. If I say this or not. But if it's something that I'm not going to a channel to just hear what is said so that I can then, days later or a day later, retaliate or harass or keep tabs of, when are you coming around? Oh, you travel? Oh, well, the next time I know that you're on your way back from your travels, I'm going to be trying to do a divination against you. Who does that? Who does that? And then to use it, it's not the same thing as when somebody sends you a text and you don't want to, I'm not interested, then you can ignore it and not receive it. Or when you say you don't want to receive it, okay, no longer I want to see you. When I tell those type of people, don't come on this channel, I don't want you on here. I don't want you on here, and I'm right in this spiritual space to tell you, just like it is not unrighteous for there to be, it's called discrimination, don't have to be a dirty word, to discriminate against somebody coming into the store without shoes on, without a top on, without pants on. The guidelines when you come in here, you gotta have shoes on. The guidelines when you come here, you have to honor Elohim. If you're not doing that, the guidelines when you come in, you can't do divinations here. If you're a person that does divination, witchcraft, sorcery, what's it called? Any kind of mind control, any kind of military experiments, any kind of hypnosis, you're not welcome in this space. You cannot come here. It is a direct opposition to our religion, to our beliefs, to our customs, even this celebration that we have this week of Sukkah. We're set apart in this week for Elohim, making it kodesh unto him. So when you have a temple that you want a temple to be holy, to be set apart unto him, to be clean, to be cleansed, to be kodesh unto him, me included, your being, your body, it's like you can't come to this space. You are trying to bring witchcraft against Elohim, against us, our Elohim. You cannot come here. You can't. It's as if you came to this space and you stole from this space, and we're now saying you're not allowed. You're not allowed back. So I repeatedly said that. Those individuals, you're not allowed here. It's been made known. And anyway, I can't carry people in my pouch as though they're my little kangaroos or not. They're not my kids as though, yeah, my name made me ew, but they're not my children. They're not it's not children, kids. They're not my kids. But I pray that Elohim, your word says it never returns void. And I thank you for your desires being done on earth as they are on the Shemaim. Thank you for the kangaroo, yeah. Thank you for your creation. Thank you for your kids. Thank you for your babes. Thank you for your little ones. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your visions and your revelations. Thank you for all day. Once again, I've been seeing Father of Might, Father of Might, Father of Might, Father of Might, Father of Might. And those things try to come. And like the other day when I was sitting out in nature, you just in nature, like now I can hear the birds twinkling. It's like the rest of that stuff is insignificant. It's Fleeting on wind is futility, it's vanity, it's emptiness. And it doesn't compare to you or a moment in your presence. So I let those have all of that other stuff. And I thank you for Sukkah. I thank you for Sukkah. I don't know what spirits and demons possess individuals to attack you at night or through the day or in the morning, and to be like, I curse your children and I'm going to make you go into early birth, and just as before, they don't care about my life or my children's life or the life of the children in my family, or about trying to cause accidents. Saying you're going to cause early birth is not an accident. Saying you're going to cause a miscarriage is not an accident, but I mean car accidents and stuff like that. I don't know what kind of demons, spirits are possessing a person to say that. Father, you reveal certain demons and certain spirits that are behind those things. But for me to sit here and name every single one of them off, that's what I mean. I don't know. Because I'm not going to go and name them all off right now. And I don't know what some of those demons are. And some of those unclean spirits and perversities and Nephilim spirits and things are. However, you already superseded the needs. People thought that I do things for the day. And people thought because sometimes there are some things that I do for the day that it meant that I was desperate or in immediate need. When Elohim, you already have provided a home. You are the home, but you already provided a home. You already provided travels. You already provided the basic needs. You said food, clothing, shelter. You provided transportation. You provided all of that. And you have covered it with longevity already. Already. It's like when that person said, like, I wouldn't buy a house before them, but you had already given approval in August. But nonetheless, I don't have to say those details. That's nobody's. But I just want them to understand that Elohim is sovereign, and I don't understand. Well, I do understand, because again, it's in your word. It's in your word and it's prophecy. But I pray that they have peace. I pray that they can enter into the rest of Elohim, and I pray that they can respect that this is a holy week for some people. This is a holy week. And everywhere you are, in every place that you have me go, in your presence is holy, Father. It's Kodesh. Your presence is Kodesh. And what is yours is a Kodesh. And so for somebody to do divinations against what is yours, it's direct defilement against you. But so I pray that they would come to know the real you. Your perfect love and His discipline and everything else that goes along with it. But understand that the value of you being Kodesh, and your kids are Kodesh, and your messengers are Kodesh, and your oohs are Kodesh, and your shepherds and shepherdesses is Kodesh. You're ones that you use and call out and choose and separate and set apart and elect and anoint and appoint unto your purpose. You are Kodesh, Yah, and your Ruach is Kodesh. Those who have your Ruach who carry your light and exudes from the outside. And those who can speak into the spiritual realm know and can see, like Yochanan, what being, what spirits, what if the Ruach is with. Thank you for your name written on the forehead. And thank you for, most of all, you and your word. Messiah, you and your written word, your spoken word, and the Ruach. Anyway, have your way on earth. Once again, thank you for your creation, kangaroos, and everything else included. And Yahushua Mashiach. Amen. Shalom.